Live from the KWQC Broadcast Center in downtown Davenport with Morgan Otier and Kyle Keel. This is Quad Cities Live.
Today on QCL, the annual Recycling Fashion Show is back at the Putnam Museum this weekend. We'll get a preview of Garbage Glam 2025. Plus, Trinity Birthplace is here with more on helping families feel prepared, supported, and confident when welcoming a new baby. And Geneseo's biggest fall tradition is right around the corner. Handmade goods, vintage finds, food trucks, live music. We'll show you what's in store at the annual State Street Market. Hello, and welcome to Quad Cities Live on this Wednesday, September 24th. Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm Morgan Otier. Well, whether it's a restaurant, workout facility, or even an auto body shop, Locals Love Us is your trusted guide to the area's favorites. And what makes it so special is these local gems are chosen by the people who live here. Joining us to explain how it all works is the owner of the Quad Cities area Locals Love Us, Tim Shea. Tim, thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Morgan.
Yes, of course. Things are starting to wind down for Locals Love Us for this round, which we'll get into in just a minute. But first, can you explain what Locals Love Us is for anyone who may not have heard about it?
Very good question. Very simply, we get thousands of local opinions from people on a secure site. By secure, we mean that people can't cheat. They can have one ballot. We get all that data. We find where local people love to go, and then we give it back to the community via our print guide and then our online website.
Your online, yeah, your website. I like that you mentioned that too, the voting one time, because some of those ones get exhausting, right? When you have to go on every day and place a vote.
Yes.
for the entire time. So each person, they get to do it once. You get to vote. But there's a variety of categories, like so many, way too many to list here. But would you describe what some of those categories are that we can vote in?
Well, some of the newer ones this year, youth sports training is a new one. There's a lot of that going on here in the Quad Cities, so we added that category. We used to have laundry mats, but we found laundry mat owners told us that it didn't matter if people knew about them. It was just people that came within a 2-mile radius of where they were. But that has changed because now they've added in where they will now fold clothes for you, wash, fold, and then return to you.
So their services, yeah.
So we've added laundry mats back in, but it's anywhere from plumbers to dentists to area events.
Yeah.
We have, you know, people's favorite news personalities in the Quad Cities.
That's right.
And I think maybe last year you might have been #1.
Yeah.
People can check that out on our website.
Yeah, check it out on the website when you're voting, which brings me to my next point, because the current round of voting does end very soon.
Yes, it ends Monday, September 29th at midnight, so you have until then. We were talking briefly before we started that it's pretty amazing every year, and this is our 13th year. We see thousands of people vote in the final 5 days, giving us thousands of votes across all those categories.
Yeah.
So it's never too late. We all are natural procrastinators.
We really are.
All of us. I mean, I was 10 minutes late here today. So.
No, you're fine. You're here right now, which is what's important. So a lot of people will visit the site. So let's say, you know, you have a business and you say, like, Mom, Dad, family, go on and make sure that you vote for me. Folks are going to be asked to register in order to cast their ballot. So why is it important that they're doing that?
That's a really good question. I get that's probably our most common question, and our most common pitfall when it comes to voting is the registration part, because people are very particular about who gets their data.
Their email, yeah.
Yep. So the reason that we do that is just to ensure that people fill out one ballot and they have one voice, and that their vote really counts. If someone's voting over and over again and someone votes just one time, their voice isn't as big as the person that votes over and over
Which is
again.
what we were talking about earlier. It's more complete and fair this way, you know, having somebody stay home all day and voting a million times.
The follow-up I get with that, Morgan, though, is what do we do with that data? That's what people, their biggest fear is. It's not that their data is out there. And we do absolutely nothing with it. Because if we started to do things with that data, then people would stop voting. And we want people's opinions, so then we can share that with the entire Quad Cities.
This is important to you. Well, you are embarking on your 13th year for Locals Love Us QC. This is one of the guidebooks that you were referencing before, so you can find this information online anytime. But these are really nice too. There are different advertisers in there, but also you get the whole list of what everybody voted for, which is really nice just to have handy in your house, right? Like if you need a plumber or something, this is like a great thing to have around.
Absolutely. Whatever you need.
Yeah, it's perfect. Okay, so my last question, why do you feel like something like this, like Locals Love Us, is so valuable for the community?
When you are able to change a part of anybody's life, even if it's small, I think that's a win.
Yeah.
And I think that we're able to do this with the help of the community, giving us their opinions.
Yeah.
And then we take our mediums and put it out there. If we change someone's favorite Mexican restaurant and now they're in love with a new place, we win.
Yeah, that's great, and the businesses win, and yeah, it's wonderful. Well, if you want to cast your vote, because you still have time, for your favorite local businesses, places, and people, just visit the website on your screen. That is localsloveus.com/quad-cities. Tim, thank you for joining us on the show today.
Thanks, Morgan.
Appreciate it. Just ahead on QCL, from dinosaurs to designer fashion, the Putnam Museum has something for everyone this fall. We'll take a look at the new animal armor exhibit after the break.
You're watching Quad Cities Live.
The Putnam Museum is always bringing fresh, engaging experiences to our community, whether it's exploring science and history or sparking creativity in some unexpected ways. And there's a lot on the calendar right now that you won't want to miss. Joining us, as always, from the Putnam Museum is Scott Peak. Scott, welcome back.
Hi, it's good to see you.
It's great to see you, too. Looking good. I recognize the hat today.
I thought it should return, you know.
Yeah, it should make a return. It's really incredible. So people may not even know it, and we'll get to it when we talk about the fashion show coming up, but that's not, it's a knit hat, but it's knit out of bags, like grocery bags.
Right, yeah. Hy-Vee Saks and Dollar Tree and Kohl's, yeah.
You wouldn't know it. It's really well done. So we want to start with an exhibit, a new traveling exhibit that is underway now at the Putnam called Animal Armor. So what's that all about?
Yeah, so it kind of details from prehistoric times to current times how animals have armored themselves to protect themselves, but then also kind of gets into how humans were inspired by those and how human armor mimics
animal
nature.
Armor, and that's evolution over the years. I think that is such an incredible idea for an exhibition. So that is very neat. We're seeing photos on the screen right now, some of which you'll be able to see when you visit the Putnam. You brought something with you.
Yeah.
So this is a fossil?
This is a fossil of a sea scorpion, also known as, and I had to bring it here because I can't remember.
Sure.
I'm not a scientist.
You're not a scientist. It's fine. We don't expect it.
Eurypterid is what it is scientifically called.
Well done.
And it is a sea scorpion. This particular fossil is from New York State.
Okay.
But there is a replica in the exhibit that is a giant sea scorpion. When I say giant, I mean bigger than this table, of what it would have actually been. And that particular one would have been in northeast Iowa, specifically Decorah, which is where I grew up. So I thought that it would be
you and the sea scorpions.
Exactly.
You guys are all from the same part of town.
Exactly.
So that's great. There's all kinds of ways to engage further with this exhibition as well. You guys have something new called Putnam Connect.
Yeah, so we have a new rewards platform called Putnam Connect.
Okay.
And it's more than just spend $1, get a point.
Right.
You get to go do journeys throughout the museum. So related to this exhibit, you get to go on a scavenger hunt throughout the rest of the museum to find what other armor we have in the collection.
Yeah.
So there's kind of fun riddle clues to get you around the museum. So it's a fun interactive way to learn more.
That's wonderful. Well, up next today, we want to talk about Garbage Glam. It is set for this Saturday, it's September 27th. So ticket holders, what can they expect at this event? Obviously, it's a lot of fun.
Right, so you can see here on the screen some things from years past.
Yeah.
Again, designers are making fashion out of 70% at least recycled materials. So like my hat, they could be plastic bags, CD-ROMs, discs, garbage, whatever. I did see one that heavily features stuffed animals.
Okay. Well, you know what? That's good for me to know because we have a few too many at my house. So maybe I'll donate them for Garbage Glam.
And you just wear them around. Next time on the segment, you'll just be wearing stuffed animals. Right?
Yes. Well, that is really fun. You can still get tickets for that. There are more than 10, I believe, models walking the runway, and there are a couple of different categories for them to win once you vote. It's a really fun thing, and it encourages people to do the right thing as far as recycling is concerned and fast fashion and all of that.
Yeah. the statistics are not pretty.
They're not.
And you know, this is just bringing a little bit of light to that.
Yeah.
And letting designers run wild and do some crazy things.
Yes, a lot of fun. Also starting this weekend, showings of what sounds like a really incredible film called The Lost Bus. This is exciting because we haven't seen this yet.
No, it's about to be released on Apple TV, but we're going to show it in the theater first. And Matthew McConaughey and America Ferrera. It's a true story of the Camp Fire fire in California.
That's right, yeah.
And they're trying to maneuver these children with their bus through the wildfire.
I remember that as a news story.
Yeah.
You know, and so it surprises me almost that it hasn't been made into a movie yet. But yeah, it's an incredible opportunity to see this on the giant screen at the Putnam. It looks like a great movie. So that's this Friday and next Thursday, October 2nd. So we talked about a lot today. The new Animal Armor exhibit is underway now. Garbage Glam is this Saturday, and you can see the film The Lost Bus starting this Friday. To purchase tickets to anything or everything that we talked about today, just visit the website on your screen, which is putnam.org. Scott, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having
me. You
me.
did a great job. That was a lot of stuff.
Oh, so, well,
A lot of stuff
there's
to
always something to talk about, you know.
There's always something to talk about, especially at the Putnam. So
Exactly.
thank you very much. Coming up on QCL, from 24/7 services to nationally recognized maternity care, Trinity Birthplace is there for moms and babies when it matters most. We'll hear from the experts next.
You're watching Quad Cities Live.
Welcoming a new baby is one of life's most meaningful moments, and with nationally recognized maternity care and 2 locations, Trinity Birthplace is proud to be part of that journey for so many Quad Cities families. Joining us today are Sarah Turner, manager of Trinity Birthplace Moline, and Kelly Sieverding, manager of Trinity Birthplace Bettendorf. Ladies, thank you for being here today.
Thanks for having us.
Well, yeah, you and your staffs, you're all amazing at what you do. Having been through that myself, I know how difficult it can be, not only for mom, but also for everybody that works so hard. So first of all, thank you so much for all your hard work. We want to talk specifically about Trinity Birthplace. What makes it, Sarah, such a special place for local families who are welcoming a new baby?
Sure. So I would start with our staff. We are so blessed to have the best staff. Both our nursing staff, our provider staff, our patient care techs, surge techs, they are wonderful. And they really make the experience for our patients.
They're passionate about their work, and it shows.
Yeah, for sure.
It definitely does. So Kelly, tell us a little bit more about the 24/7 in-house OB providers. Like, what does having that around-the-clock care and services, what does that do, and why is it so important?
Sure. The 24/7 provider in-house provides a level of security for us, and so if there's an OB emergency, we can respond quickly to have a safe outcome.
Right.
And it also gives the parents and the families a sense of security as well, knowing that there's somebody in-house that we can do things quickly and passable.
Well, yeah, it's just like that peace of mind. Even if you never have to use it, it's like when you get the phone number, like off hours phone number, just knowing that somebody will be there if you need them oftentimes can help so much. So Trinity Birthplace also has neonatal services at both campuses, in fact. So for folks who have never been through that before, Sarah, what does that mean for families to have access to that?
Sure. So our neonatal services provide care to our tiniest of patients. So our premature babies, or any baby who's born and has something going on and is sick and not feeling well. We have a specialized team of neonatologists who are pediatricians who specialize in the first 6 weeks of life. And then we have our nursing staff who have additional training and are just the perfect people to be caring for those patients. We have this group of providers as well as group of staff cover both our Moline and our Bettendorf campuses.
Okay.
We are so excited. We are the only hospital on the Illinois side to have a neonatal special care unit. So it kind of sets us apart from the rest. The big thing is to try and keep mom and baby together. So even though baby may have an issue or concern, our goal is to try and keep them together in the same place. We do have referral services to tertiary centers if we need that. But again, that's our goal. We do things like once the mom is no longer a patient and is discharged, she can stay in her hospital room as what we call a hospitality patient, so she can be there and be with her baby around the clock.
That's
so
wonderful.
All sorts of great, wonderful things that we do for those tiny patients.
Absolutely. And Kelly, speak about some of the other services that are offered as well, because becoming a new parent, anyone who's been through it knows it can be very overwhelming. There are a lot of things other than just having the baby that you don't really think about until baby's here?
So we have prenatal classes that are free of charge to the community that they're welcome to attend. So they can come and kind of get a glimpse and a tour of our units. They learn about what to expect during delivery. They can learn about our lactation services we offer. So we have certified lactation consultants that are on our unit.
Yeah.
And they see you not only while you're a patient of ours, but also outpatient.
That is great. So we're going to wrap up with you, but I know that you are working to expand your team. So what does that growth look like?
So we're looking for additional providers on both the Illinois and the Iowa side to expand and be able to do more.
Yeah.
So working with some local independent providers here on the Iowa side, as well as doing some recruitment on the Illinois side to grow.
Wonderful. Yeah. Okay. Well, Trinity Birthplace, again, has 2 locations in the Quad Cities, one in Bettendorf and one in Moline. To learn more about maternity and newborn care with Trinity, visit unitypoint.org and click the tab at the top of the screen that says Find a Service. Kelly and Sarah, thank you for coming on the show today and just detailing everything for us.
You're welcome.
So
thank you for having us, Morgan.
Yes. Coming up on QCL, Geneseo's State Street Market is back with more than 60 vendors, live music, and plenty of small town charm. We've got a preview next.
You're watching Quad Cities Live.
It's almost time to stroll, shop, and celebrate in downtown Geneseo. The State Street Market is back for its 10th year, promising handmade treasures, vintage finds, live music, and delicious local flavors. Joining us today are Zach Sullivan from the Geneseo Chamber of Commerce and Danielle Jones, one of this year's featured vendors. Thank you both for being here today.
Thanks, Morgan.
Thank you.
Yes, Zach, I'm excited that you're back to talk about this. This is a big year. It's 10 years.
Yeah, here we go. A decade of Geneseo's favorite fall tradition happening, State Street Market. It's hard to believe it's already been 10 years. I've been a part of 7 of these, and it's just hard to, the years are adding up.
They really are, and they're moving very quickly, aren't they? I felt like you were just here talking about this event, but here we are again. So tell us a little bit about it. This is happening on October 4th?
Yeah, Saturday, October 4th from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. in downtown Geneseo. Nice. And what you're going to find are the best of the best vendors in the Midwest. This is a curated event, so there is an approval process, and we have to turn down a lot of good vendors just because of the size of the market, and we are limited as far as space goes because we're in a concrete downtown area.
Right.
So, but it's, I mean, 10 years, it's bigger and better than ever. We have all these great food trucks. We're going to have Cousins Made Lobster down in downtown Geneseo.
All I hear about is how great they are.
Yeah, and so, yeah, downtown Geneseo, they're going to be back, and we have a lot of great local shops that are going to be setting up for the State Street Market. And then, of course, our brick and mortars that everyone loves in downtown Geneseo.
Wonderful. Okay, so I think we said, what, more than 60 vendors?
Yeah, more than
are
60.
Going to be there. Danielle, you are one of the vendors that will be there, so thank you for being here today. Can you tell us a little bit about your business?
Sure. We became a vendor with State Street Market to kind of get our name out there, not knowing that by the time the market came around, we would actually have a shop, a brick and mortar on State Street.
Oh, so, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. August the 15th, I believe, was our first day open on State Street, and we're super excited about the market because from what we understand, that's really when Geneseo comes alive. So we're super excited about all of the other vendors and kind of getting our name out there and showing everybody our wares.
Yes, it's called Candle Witch Company.
Correct.
So we are seeing photos on the screen of your brick and mortar space right now, but you brought some items in with you today.
Sure.
Now, folks who have been watching Quad Cities Live for a long time, they know how much of both myself and Kyle Keel, we love us a candle. And so I've already smelled the candles that you brought here today. This is Scarborough Fair, parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme, if you know the song. I know. And it smells incredible.
Thank you.
You clearly are very gifted at what you do.
Thank you.
It's wonderful. So this is definitely a must stop if you're headed to Geneseo for this event. What do you love so much, Danielle, about events like this that really celebrate small businesses?
I think it gives the opportunity to meet the community that you're in, wherever that is that you're experiencing the event, but also you get to meet other vendors and you get to work with people like Zach and Jess at the Geneseo Chamber who want to see you succeed.
Yes.
So that's really important to us, and yeah, we really love the local events, the small town events.
A successful local economy where everyone's just supporting each other. So Zach, where can people go if they want to learn more details as we gear up and get closer to this event?
Yeah, and so you can visit the Geneseo Chamber of Commerce website. It's geneseo.org. You can look up the Geneseo Chamber on Facebook, or State Street Market has a page on Facebook as well, and that is where you'll find the most up-to-date information about State Street Market.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's such an awesome event. We're expecting over 8,000 people this year. The weather so far looks like it's going to be good, and I mean, I love these events in Geneseo that there's more people attending than we even have infrastructure to handle.
Right.
So we have to bring all these extra things in. It's awesome. So State Street Market's going to be awesome here in a couple weeks.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Well, there is the information. Saturday, October 4th in downtown Geneseo, running from 10 until 4 with more than 60 vendors. All the information on your screen. Danielle and Zach, thank you so much for being here today.
Thanks, Morgan.
Appreciate it. And thank you so much for watching. Jeopardy is next, followed by our news at 4. Nice job.